Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Last Place Fire Team Show, episode 31. My name is Alan, and I have my co-host here today, as always, who's hiding in the back. We're going to discuss some topics and things like that, and we're going to, do what we always do every week. So we're going to talk about Sony making Horizon free, finally. Sony announces their E3 presentation, Halo going back to the motion map style, and every game delayed in 2021. So as always, I do the show with these two guys, except we only have one. What's up, Chris? How you doing?
Doing all right, man. Living the dream, baby. Living the dream. I have not been playing any games this week. I've been building my Legos.
I'm here.
Okay. I've been building my Legos and playing Apex. And I'm feeling suspicious of Yendi. He's being a little sus right now, but it's all right.
We're okay. Yendi's always sus, and I would, if he ever played Among Us, I'd vote him out first because he's just sus.
Same.
Yendi, how you doing, man?
Doing good. Happy to be here for yet another week. Came by pretty quickly. Yeah, man,
right.
Good.
Episode 31 already.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, any games you've been playing? What you been playing? What you been doing?
Right. The whole thing. Yeah. Warzone. I think that's about it this week. A little bit of Apex, maybe, but nope. It's been a mouse week. Made about $500 today.
Nice.
So that's a nice day, nice week. So I don't have to do any mods for another month.
That's good.
Yeah, I just been working on that and then work, and that's it. Yeah, man. Nothing exciting. Oh! You know what comes out that I'm excited for tomorrow is the New World open beta.
It is.
So I will be doing that tomorrow.
You won't.
Yes, I will.
No, you will not.
I will. I can't wait.
Listen, if that's what he's gonna do, he's gonna do it. All right.
He ain't gonna do it.
I've been playing, same old Apex, always, every day. I actually have reached gold 4 now. So I'm actually trying to. My goal for this season is to hit plat. So we'll see. I never take it serious, but this year, this season, I'm actually going to try. So, and then still playing Psychonauts. I haven't beat that yet, but I'm still enjoying it. It's still fantastic. And
is it that big of a game, or you just kind of doing a little bit?
I've just been slow. I think instead of doing like every day, I've been doing like every other day. I've just been really enjoying Apex this season. So, as I do most seasons, but yeah, so it's been cool. And I'm enjoying it. And then I need to beat it soon because then 2K comes out this week. And Tales of Arise, which is JRPGs. You guys don't care about that stuff, but I do. So, if you do care about this stuff, you can catch
another thing I've been doing last week. I worked on the VR stream. I have the mic. It works now. So it's a go. I'm going to be playing Pavlov, which is a first-person shooter game. And then I want to play Population 1, which is another... It's a VR battle royale. What?
Is that the one that Ornon plays? Pavlov?
Yes. And he said he would take me through it. It's, the guy that has been a special guest here is actually really good at that game. And I've been trying to convince Yendi to, take that, that mouse money you made today. Could just buy you a headset and you still have some change. A lot
or lens. Or a new lens.
Don't do it.
Or actually a new camera body, which I'm eyeing.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many possibilities for you to get, Yendi.
Buy the headset first, man.
He's not
I don't have space in here, man. Look, it's a tiny room.
You know what they say? VR before lens.
They don't say that.
They say that VR before VD.
Yeah.
All right. Enough of that. We're gonna move on. Let's do a little housekeeping. If you guys haven't checked out our new videos, we dropped 2 last week. We have the Shang-Chi video, which is the movie that just came out on last Thursday, which if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's phenomenal. Chris and I have done our review and discussion on it. Check that out after you watch the movie because we definitely do spoil it. And if you are watching it sometime this week, please make sure you stay for both end credits. Do not be one of those people who leave Marvel movies early. There's one in the mid and then there's one at the end. If you leave the Marvel movie early, I'm going to say.
There's a what's in the mid?
There's a mid-credit scene, and then there's an end credit scene.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so they do like, you know how they do the credit where it's like all graphic and stuff like that. So there's a credit scene there, and then once the actual credits roll, there's another one at the end of that. So they've been doing that, yeah. So you get two little previews, so go check that out. And then we also dropped the What If episode 4, which is of Doctor Strange. And
go watch that episode first, and then go watch Shang-Chi. I mean, there's no tie-in, but the message is
but
yeah,
you should
similar.
definitely check them out. Whatever order, just make sure you watch them both.
That episode is dark.
Yes,
it was very upset. There's no happy ending. It's very upsetting. And I'm very happy with what Disney's been doing, because I thought it was going to be a funny thing. And nope, they are showing us that, we're going to go there. And I'm like, oh, okay. Especially with this next episode. So be excited.
The next episode is going to be probably really funny.
No.
Yeah, it's Marvel Zombies.
You think it's going to be funny?
Did you read the comic?
Yeah, I read the comic. The comic wasn't funny. Yes, it was funny between them. We'll talk about it later. Tune in.
Tune in. Like, I'm just saying there's going to be moments, but
before we move on, ladies and gentlemen, watching here on Twitch, YouTube later, and listening on podcasts, let's give Alan and Chris a hands up for the amount of videos that they're pumping out every week with the great content. I'm serious, like nonstop, right on the money, man. Keep it up, guys. You guys killing it.
We're gonna have all the debrief episodes till October. And then Chris and I, if you guys listen to the last episode, we've got some things that we're going to do in between the breaks while we're waiting for Eternals. Because I think, episode 10 of What If comes out in October, and then we have to wait till the end of November, I think, to get the Hawkeye show. And then November 6th is Eternals. So
something to look forward to also, because I'll make this announcement for Alan here, because I didn't talk to him about it yet, but I'm sure he's going to be okay with it. When Spider-Man finally comes out, we do have a special guest. We are going to help him set up Discord and get it ready. He's a big Spider-Man fan. His name is Dan Hayes, and we're going to be talking a long time about this movie. Yeah, I can't wait, because Dan and Alan, when they get into the conversation, you guys are going to I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Is that going to be a debrief?
That's gonna be a debrief. That's gonna be a debrief. Whole episode. It's gonna be a long episode. It's gonna be a really long episode.
I might have another Spider-Man super fan who's joining us.
So
we have 2 guests. Who knows? We'll see.
We're gonna have to change it. Debrief. LPF extended debrief.
Yeah, that might be, I mean, there's gonna be a lot to talk about for that anyway. So,
and one last thing before you go into the show too. Shout out to our fans in India, and what was the other place?
Korea.
Yeah, we're number 9 in India, and then number 9 in Korea. I think 38 in India, something like that. It could be swap it. Okay, it is swap. Yep. Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for watching, listening,
whatever you do. And if you guys haven't, please, follow, like, share, all that good stuff that we like to say. Yeah. So we're gonna have this week, as we talked about, we're gonna have the LPF debrief from Zombies, and we're also still doing our mouth giveaway. 100 subs, YouTube subs, before we can do that giveaway. Once we get there, Yendi will give you all the direction on how to sign up for it so that you can have a chance to win. It's a wireless Still Series 3. Please sign up, tell a friend, do all that stuff so we can give away this mouse, and then we can do another giveaway. So, help us, and then we'll help you guys. How it works. So, and if you want to be a guest on the show, go ahead.
I said I want to give away a keyboard that I make. That's the goal. Exactly. I'm getting there. I'm getting very hyped over keyboards, and I showed Yendi what I plan on building. I already have 2 builds in mind, one for me, one for my wife, and then we'll go from there. But it's gonna be
going down the rabbit hole, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you remember this Chris here, because he'll be completely different. He'll be a keyboard snob later.
I'm having the circular glasses and everything.
Except he's not going to use it to play Apex.
Yep. I can't play it. You're not going to want to touch those keycaps.
No, I won't.
I don't want to get them dirty.
So once you guys do that, listen, you heard it here first. Chris is ready to give away him a keyboard once he makes it. So that's it for the housekeeping, guys. We're going to start with our first story of the day, which is Sony has decided that Horizon Forbidden West is going to be a free upgrade after saying it wasn't going to be, and returning from that, saying that it was going to be originally. So this article here is from The Verge, is by Tom, and then it says Sony is planning to offer a free Horizon Forbidden West upgrade for PS4 to PS5. The U-turn follows a widespread criticism after the company announced there would be no upgrade path for Horizon Forbidden West PS4 players, despite an original promise of a free upgrade to the PS5 version. It is abundantly clear that the offering we've confirmed in our pre-order kickoff missed the mark. Admits Jim Ryan, president of Sony, CEO of Sony Entertainment. He says, while the pandemic's profound impact pushed Forbidden West out of the launch window, we initially envisioned we would still stand by our offer. Players who purchase Horizon Forbidden West on the PS4 will be able to upgrade to the PS5 for free. Sony had originally planned to force PS4 players of Horizon to purchase the $79.99 Digital Deluxe Edition, $199 collector edition, or the $259 regular edition, to access both the PS4 and PS5 for West. So, my first question is going to be to Yendi, and I know, why is Sony being so difficult?
One word, one person. It's Jim Ryan. He is completely out of touch with everything, man. I don't know. Ever since they fired or Sean Layden quit, Sony's just been going downhill. Like they were up at the tippy top, and now that Jim Ryan's making most of the decisions up there, things have just been going downhill. And he's just so tone deaf. Like he doesn't understand. To me, he reminds me of another Bobby Kotick from Activision. I think he's heading that way. Yeah, I think he's very, very, he's like skirting that line where he's going to be, in the territory of one of the most hated CEOs because he's not really listening to the gamers. The only time he does listen is when there's backlash. And as you saw here, a lot of backlash for this confusing, convoluted upgrade path that they have for these games that don't make any sense. Meanwhile, you have the Xbox over here making it as easy as possible to upgrade to next gen, but just smart delivery, easy. You don't have to worry about it. But come on, PlayStation, it should be simple. And I know they're probably trying to use this to like make even more money, because there's no actual new games out. But still, like, come on, it's a simple thing that you should not be fucking up like this bad, this often. So Jim Ryan, that's why.
And Chris, what do you think? Why is Sony being so difficult?
Bro, they're getting it's just cash grab crap, man. You had Xbox take the bullet for you the first time. All right, Xbox Live. We saw it happen and they reverted back. So you see what happens whenever when you're not catering to the players. You know damn well that you're trying to go for the cash grab and you went for it anyway, even though you saw what happened. So you get what you get. That's what happens. All right. As for the Horizon what is it? The different editions and stuff, though, they did make that kind of nice, but I do wish it was that bird that's on the front of Forbidden West instead of the elephant. The elephant thing looks cool. I ain't gonna buy it. Not gonna buy it.
You are.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
You're totally.
If I get a call, listen, Sony. If you guys want to do this, you get a purchase. All right. This is how you're gonna get a purchase from me. Okay. You call Mickey Mouse. You tell him to put me back in my old job. Right. And then whenever I start making money again, I will happily buy it.
Okay.
But until
you're admitting if you have the money, you would buy it.
If I had the money, I totally would buy it. Yeah. Because I like statues.
To be fair, it's a really nice collection. I don't buy that stuff, but I would totally put that up somewhere in my room. So
it's so cool. So
definitely go check that out if you guys haven't seen it. It does look really dope.
Yeah, but with Sony, dude, it's going downhill, bro. Like Yendi said, they're not doing well. They promised a lot, and it's just like every month is just disappointment. And then Thursday we get a Sony. What did State of Play?
We'll talk about. Yeah, we're gonna. E3 presentation.
So we'll see what happens there, and then they're still advertising Deathloop and all this other stuff. It's like all these fake promises, man. I'm just like, bro, don't tell me anything until the game comes out. Like, leave me alone, because at this point, I'm just like, that's still not out. Like, what? As soon as you bring it up, I get mad. I get immediately mad. Like, hey, remember this? This is still coming, and it's like, it is. Yeah, when? So
and they have another blow coming once Starfield comes out, and it doesn't come out on PS5.
which
they
was
need to prepare.
which was reiterated because now that we bring that up, Twitter, the PS5 fanboys were like, the PlayStation fanboys were like, it's coming out. There's still a hope. And then everyone was like, no, there isn't. Here's the proof. Even the like everyone back at Bethesda was just like, look, it's just not coming out. Like, unless you have Xbox Game Pass, it is not going onto your system. Period. So they need to, they need to relax. And I'll just answer the question too. Sony, I mean, there's just from the top, just say it now. Every game that is going to be on both is just going to get a free delivery, just like Xbox. Like Yendi said, just do it now. Get it out of the way. Stop making us guess for every single game that's going to come out if this is going to happen. Because we're probably going to do the same thing for God of War if it's coming out for both systems. Like, and then we're going to do this whole thing. Oh, maybe it's free, maybe it's not. You can't get, make your cake or whatever the saying and eat it too. Like, it just doesn't work like that. You can't have people buy it for PS4 and then expect them to go, oh, I'm going to upgrade and then get it again. Like, that's just not, you're telling people to end up spending so much more money for a product like, and I'm sure people who want a PS5 would have a PS5 if you had enough to give, and you don't. So now you're gonna those people who don't have it a chance to play it and then pay extra because you can't provide them with the system that they want. So I think Sony's just with that whole situation, and I like Yendi said, the whole thing just seems so off, and everyone just seems like it's doesn't make any sense, and like they don't talk these things out. Like, us as normal consumers who are not in business like that shouldn't be seeing smarter moves than Sony. Like, that you're getting paid big bucks to make these decisions. Like, I don't get how you're failing this bad at it. So my next question was going to be, does Sony just need, which I kind of answered myself, but does Sony just need to offer this same thing for every game that's going to be with consoles?
Well, according to the article here, it says that Sony's now also committing to a $10 digital upgrade option for both digital and physical. That means the next God of War, Gran Turismo 7, and other first-party Sony games, cross-chain games will have a $10 digital upgrade option. Yeah, they definitely need to commit to this to
make it free. That's really what the question is.
I mean, yeah, because if we're comparing to Xbox is doing it for free. Like, you get a free upgrade no matter what, as long as it's compatible. So, I mean, in my eyes, it kind of makes Sony look a little greedy. And
the $10 thing is really annoying, dude. It's super annoying, especially with that people at the end of a console generation are going to buy one game on PS4, right? And for a perfect example, the Ghost of Tsushima. Bought it on PS4. PS5 came out. I got lucky enough to grab one. Sorry, I put the mic closer to me. Got lucky enough to get one, and then had to wait for an upgrade. Upgrade comes out. I mean, this one they made a director's cut, and the only other free one is Outer Worlds. They did that for free, so that's the only game I have that's like you don't have to pay for right now. So I definitely think it should be free. I shouldn't have to pay $10. I bought your game. Like, leave me alone. And I have your system.
I think they do the $10 just because that's the price difference from when you the original price $59.99 to $69.99, and I think that's what they're doing. But I agree with you guys. I mean, just make it free at that point, because realistically, what's going to happen is, especially if you can't get these consoles out in time, by the time that game comes out and people get a console, they're probably going to get it for cheaper anyway. So, like, do you want to not make your sales originally for your PS4, or do you want these people to wait and get their games later on? So I think it's a lose-lose, because they're probably going to get it at a discounted rate anyway without the first week numbers. And then your first week numbers are not going to look great if people are not able to buy it for, if they know they're going to get charged. I think it's one of those things that you just have to kind of hide and stuff like that. Like, you can't just be not hide, but you want to be straight up with your consumer base. Be like, listen, we have it if you get it on the PS4, you'll get it on the PS5. No charge. You've already spent almost $500 to $600. Like, the extra $10 is a deal. So
yeah. Just to give you a heads up, your mic is cutting out. Not bad. It just seems like a gate issue.
Okay.
Yeah, so, if you have it on there. But other than that, And also, Black Magic brought up a good point. Hold on, let me wake up this Mac. Wake up.
Up, Mac. He said, "You can't even find a damn PS5 to make it damn PS5. Make it free at least till you can make more PS5."
Yeah,
so.
that should be a thing too. It should be an apology. Like, hey, sorry, man. Like, whatever game. Like, make it convenient. Because why am I gonna? I finally get a PS5, right? And then I want to play my games on it. I want to see the power of the PS5, and then you're gonna tell me, hey, you have to give me more money. So, like, one, you made the consumer already struggle to find your system, and they really want your system, right? So you make them struggle. The last thing they want to do is pay a small. I mean, I get it. They're gonna be like, it's $10. If it's just $10, then make it free. Then it is no issue to you. So
what I see is Xbox and PlayStation are in the same spot. Neither one of them have very many next gen games, if any at all, really, besides maybe PlayStation. So PlayStation doesn't have any excuse to not offer it for free, I think, because Xbox is in the same spot and they're still giving these people free upgrades. Like, come on.
I mean,
it should be simple.
If you're being honest, I mean, Xbox is offering it an even better deal because you get a crap ton of other games to play with it. So like, it's just, you're getting a whole service, and then you can, you know what? Oh, that game's not out yet. I can go ahead and just play something else. So I think Sony really needs to step it up and really start being upfront with their consumers, because again, I always harp back to this. People gave Xbox so much crap when they were like, our exclusives are not coming out to 2022. And then Sony was like, haha, in your face, we have all coming out in 2021. And only one of them came out, which is Ratchet and Clank. And then that was it. Like, and now every other major title that was supposed to come out, I mean, maybe we'll see Deathloop finally. And then Horizon's not coming out till next year. God of War is not coming out till next year. So I think that whole thing was just, I find it hilarious that people are not talking about how upset they were, and now they're kind of like, oh, it's okay because it's just Sony. So keeping with the Sony topic, they are finally going to do their E3-like presentation of the State of Play, which is going to be on Thursday. We'll figure out if we're going to do something about that. But anyway, PlayStation Showcase with a look into the future of the PS5 announced for September 9th. So Sony promises a 40-minute of games releasing this holiday and beyond. This article is by Nicole Carpenter. It is from Polygon. It says Sony will hold a 40 showcase on September 9th. The company announced Thursday, beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific time. The event will include a look into the future of PS5 and updates from PlayStation Studios that have games coming this year and beyond. PlayStation Showcase 2021 will be broadcast on YouTube and Twitch, so you can catch them up on there. And then it says developers for the first and third party studios will be on hand to discuss their projects. Sony said on the PlayStation blog, next week's event is the first PlayStation Showcase in nearly a year. Last year's version of the event is where Sony officially unveiled the PS5. So this is why I titled it their E3 presentation. So it's basically, it's been since July when E3 was, right? June.
Yeah, and PAX is going on right now, man. What is going on, man?
Well, I mean, they had nothing to showcase, which is what the whole thing was. So now that they've pushed games back, now people don't have as much. What I was saying was going to happen. I was like, have to show your games at some point if you plan on them coming out this year. So me personally, I think they're going to show. We'll probably finally see like a real trailer to God of War and stuff like that. But I'm going to ask you guys, Chris, what do you expect to see on Thursday?
While I talk about that, your mic is still cutting up a little bit.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about it now.
I know, man. I'm just letting you know. What am I hoping to see? I know we're tired of remasters, but I kind of want a PS5 version of Uncharted. To be honest, probably won't get that. Beyond Good and Evil 2. No, I'm kidding.
You're not getting that.
I know. I think I'm hoping that we don't see. What I don't want to see is the games that have been announced. So Deathloop and all that stuff. Don't even show me that. Don't show me the trailer again. Don't tell me like, hey, this is the progress so far. We know you've been working on it. Put out the game. Like, don't fill in that spot with the games that we've seen already this year. So I'm hoping to see a lot more new games. I'm hoping to get a little bit more news on PlayStation Now, because I know I've heard they've been working on that to try to rival Game Pass. It will never beat Game Pass, but it's something nice to have on the PlayStation while I have it. And then did they say? I thought they said they're not talking about their new VR set, right?
No, I don't think they said they're going to talk about anything.
Okay.
They haven't said exactly what they're going to talk about. This is strictly supposed to be the future of Sony, essentially.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm assuming we're going to see the multiplayer reveal for Vanguard. I don't know if they're partnered with Sony again, or if Call of Duty's partnered with Sony, but I know that's supposed to be coming out, and I feel like that's when it would show. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, I'm hoping for the best. I'll probably do like a little watch party hangout on Thursday and just watch it. But I also have a question for you guys. Do you think, because as of lately, everybody's been doing it, do you think we'll get a countdown to the countdown? Or do you think we'll go straight into the show?
I'll be pissed.
That's the new game. That's the new game I've created.
Oh, no, I think they'll go straight into it.
You think so? Because so far, every time has been 20 minutes. Drops down, and then it starts, and then the next countdown starts. It's like, hey, the show actually starts at this time. They get everybody. They say, hey, the show starts at 1, right? They put the countdown till 1. They make sure everybody's in there, and then they do another countdown.
I mean, I guess just to give people like a little bit extra time, grab a drink or something to eat, so they can actually sit down and watch it. But I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm a gamer. I don't got time to wait even more. I want to play games. Damn it! Start it on the time you say. Yeah. I'll be there because I'm a gamer. So yeah.
Oh, and I'm hoping to see their Grid. Is that their racing? Is that PlayStation's?
Gran Turismo is their game.
Gran Turismo, yeah. Probably hopefully to see that because I've been liking racing games lately. So yeah.
Yeah. So Yendi, what do you expect to see?
Just the bigger games. The ones I'm most excited for is Horizon. Because if anything, that might be the game that gets me to buy PlayStation whenever the hell that's available to buy. I didn't play the last God of War, but I know a lot of people are excited for this new one, so I don't have a lot of stock in the next one because I don't know anything about the previous one. And then probably my Gran Turismo 7, of course, because I love Gran Turismo. Played it for a long time, 24-hour endurance race, real time. Committed to that game. And then Forspoken from Square Enix looks very interesting. It reminds me of. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Forspoken looks really cool. It's like I don't even know how the hell to explain it, but it looks very unique for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, they don't have a lot of big titles that will get me super excited. I'm with Chris in saying that I would love to see an Uncharted PS5 upgrade, but Uncharted 4 already looked really good on the PS4. I don't know how much better they can make it look. I mean,
just being able to play on my 120 hertz TV and play 60 frames and stuff.
That'd be nice. Also, I would love if they announced more PC games.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Also, Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I kind of hope I see that because I don't think we got that yet. And that game looks like a game I've been interested in for a while.
I swear to God, that game came out already, and it's just I got taken back. Man, I swear I saw somebody play it.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm expecting to see some pretty much all the. I think we're going to see a lot of their first party titles. I think this is going to be one of those like, hey guys, remember this is why you wanted to get a PS5. So I definitely think we'll see a form of God of War. We might even. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually saw like at least like the a little bit of combat in it because I feel like the game is done like or really close to it. It's just the release window they're trying to like manipulate so that they could have it come out at a good time. We'll definitely see more Horizon because I mean that game comes out in February, so there's no way we don't see another video of that game and kind of done. So I think we'll see God of War. I wouldn't be surprised to see a trailer for Gran Turismo 7 because it makes sense. Forza's about to crank out another game, so it'd be only smart if Sony's like, you know what, in reaction we need to drop the Gran Turismo at least teaser trailer. So those are the things I'm expecting. I do expect it to be like a heavy first party gaming session for them. So 40 minutes. I'd give, and then we will see Deathloop because it's about to come out. At least that's what we hope.
Yeah, I think I asked this whenever E3 was coming around. What's your dream announcement? Whenever, for example, whenever I did my E3 one, I said Nintendo coming out during the Xbox press conference and being like, it's here and we got Game Pass on Nintendo Switch. So, which is not going to happen. I still need to look for a dress, by the way. And yeah. So, what's your dream announcement? Black Magic said Infamous remake. That'd be dope.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I would like. I mean, my dream announcement is not real. Like, I just want the next God of War. I don't even like. I don't care. I really don't care about anything else. Like, I love Horizon, but it obviously I want her. Like, if I had to choose, I'm choosing God of War. So just give me God of War in any facet. Give me gameplay, and I'll be hyped. Like, because that game to me, like I said, it's in the debate for me for best game of all time. So that's just my personal opinion. But so anytime I get to see Kratos, any of that stuff, just that's my dream. So give me Kratos, give me the next God of War, and I'll be a happy camper. And just give me a release date.
Yeah. Also, Yendi, I feel like you wouldn't like God of War. I feel like you'd like the story, but I feel like Atreus would annoy you because you get annoyed quick. I feel like you couldn't handle Atreus.
He could.
I don't know. I beat one of the God of Wars. I don't know which one it was, but it was a fun game, like gameplay wise. But I know it's completely different to the new one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the combat's different.
Yeah.
But the gameplay itself, like, and even that is it fights more like it just doesn't fight as fast as the other ones do. Yeah. But the fighting system is still really good, and all that stuff is great. And I think you would be fine because you being a father would understand.
But Yendi, what's your dream announcement?
Well, okay. So, spoiler alert: if you have not finished Uncharted 4, give you a second to leave. Okay, so I want to see the next Uncharted announced, where you see Nathan Drake hand off the reins to his daughter.
Everybody wants his daughter. Why? I feel like she's not into it. Whenever you play his daughter,
she might not be, but I know that Naughty Dog is wanting to close that chapter with Nathan Drake, but they want to keep the series going. I believe that's just a super, educated guess. But I think if anything happens, it'll be the daughter who takes over. I don't know who else it could be.
I feel like it's that or a young Sully. I feel like we go back and we get Sully's story.
Back in time, like a prequels and stuff.
Yeah,
I would love that too, because Uncharted to me is Nathan Drake and the adventure. But
so basically, you want Tomb Raider?
Yeah, exactly. I think when you put it that way, yeah. So, and also in that same regard, it's just. I don't know if they would do something like that because there is already a game that has a female protagonist in it. But I don't know, man. I think that if they go back and do like a younger Nathan, or Nathan has a illegitimate son somewhere that comes out of nowhere, that'll be too cliche, and people will be pissed about that when they've introduced his daughter. But yes, a new Uncharted game would be my dream announcement for this event.
Nice.
My dream announcement, lights go off. That's how it always starts for me. And you hear Daxter's voice calling for Jack. And we get a Jack and Daxter announcement.
Well, that'd be a good one too.
Okay, gotcha.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while since we heard. You never know. I feel like Sony's going to bring it this one. I do have a good level of expectation for this one because I feel like they need a really good showing. And this is their time. No one else is having a show right now. Nope. So, like... just show
they're gonna crash and burn. Calling it now. There's gonna be another.
We always walk away from PlayStation like not. We either come out super hyped or like, okay, that was a decent one. As long as it doesn't end up like Nintendo, where we're just like, what is this? What just happened?
I mean, the last one was good only because of Horizon.
Yeah.
After that, but I'm saying I think now we're gonna see a bunch of their titles, and I think that's what's gonna get everyone hyped. So I think they're gonna have a good show. I'm expecting a good show. So we'll see what happens. Now, moving away from Sony, we are going to talk about Halo Infinite, which gave us a release date, December 8th, which is my mama's birthday. Happy birthday, mama.
Happy birthday, mama.
That's going to be, I'll be playing Halo for your birthday. Just so she knows, not that she watches the show. But anyway, So Halo Infinite will bring back the old motion tracker style radar following the technical preview feedback. 343 Industries also detailed a ton of other feedback it received, and this is from Wesley LeBlanc coming from IGN. It says Halo Infinite will bring back the old motion tracking style radar seen in Halo games before Halo 5, in light of the feedback following the game's recent technical preview, which Chris was a part of.
Yeah.
This news comes by way of recent Halo Waypoint blog posted by 343 Industries, breaking down all of the feedback the studio received during and following its recent technical previews, as reported by PC Gamers. If you guys want to see all the details to it, you can go check that out on there. There's a lot, so go check it out. But according to 343, most players missed the old properties of Halo's radar, which differed from the game's current combat sensor that only displays enemies' location when they're sprinting or shooting a gun. The combat sensor or radar that sits in the bottom left of the HUD follows a different set of rules than previous Halo titles. The blog post reads, "We knew that the implementations was going to feel different, maybe even a little continuous, and that's why we wanted to get feedback on it as soon as possible in the tech preview." So basically, my first question for you is for Chris, since he is the person who has experienced it. Are you excited for this comeback?
I am. The one thing I felt whenever playing the tech preview, I'm glad they're bringing back the mini map, because it felt like what happens in Call of Duty. They took the Call of Duty route, and what happens in Call of Duty is that you end up getting shot in the back a lot. And the time to kill in Halo Infinite felt a little bit quicker, which was nice. But also Halo's known for that. Like whenever you see somebody on your radar, it's like, cool, you have like maybe 2 seconds to react, and the most that person can get on you is one shot on you. All right, one shot earlier, and then you have that fight. So I'm kind of Halo is known for that. Whereas just like I see somebody on my radar, cool, get ready for it, like prep yourself, and then you get into that fight, and it's best off of that way instead of getting shot in the back, and you're like, okay, well, great. So I think it's a great ad, and it's gonna feel it's changed a lot. Halo Infinite has changed Halo a lot. It's not gonna feel like the older Halos. Sorry for you Halo vets that are like, this is not my Halo.
You're talking to one Yendi.
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. That mini map is gonna change a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for this game.
All right, Yendi, are you excited for the comeback?
I don't know why this is such big news. I mean, 343 fucked up with previous Halos, and they know it. And this was them just saying, "Hey, we're gonna try this. We're gonna put this in because we're hipsters, and we're gonna try something new. We're gonna change what works, but we know people are gonna give us backlash." And they, as you can see, got a lot of backlash probably, or a lot of feedback saying they didn't like the new bullshit they're trying to introduce, just like the grappling hook.
You liked 4.
No one has complained about that. 4.
What?
You liked playing multiplayer on 4. You thought it was cool.
No, 4 I did not like. No,
I thought it was 5.
What was the? Or was it Reach?
I think anything after 4, I didn't care for too much.
Yeah, but we played whenever we were 1v1ing. I thought there was like, though we played 3. We played a hell of a lot 3. But I'm saying whenever we were like, oh, let's try a different one. When we did 4, you were like, oh, this is not bad. Like
the
4 is not
4.
bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
4 was a circular map.
That we got destroyed on.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, definitely 3. But
yeah,
back to this. Great,
yeah.
Bring it back, keep it. It's Halo. It's if you change any more shit, it's not going to be Halo anymore. Its identity is going to be gone. I think At what point does the game become something else? It's kind of like the analogy where if you rebuild a ship with new parts, is it still the same ship? Right.
I think we live in a time now where everything's a little bit more fast paced, and I'm happy with the.
I hate it.
I hate the. I like the movement. I did like the move a lot. I did like 5 actually quite a bit playing multiplayer in 5. I just didn't like the boosting, like being able to dash side to side. But if they just kept it where like I can sprint and slide a little bit, like the movement on 5 was a lot of fun for me. And then the grapple also, by the way, in Infinite will not be that bad. The grapple is going to be a lot of fun. It's not. You get 3. It's gonna be like grenades, so they're not on the map as much as you think. Like it can't be not every Spartan's gonna have one. So
this is the reason why I say that Halo should have just stopped at 4, because you can't. You're gonna kill. You're beating a dead horse, right? The game had its run. It did great. It put up lots of numbers. It did really good things for Xbox and all that. But now they're just trying too hard, I think, and eventually they're going to change it to a point.
They restarted.
They should just end the series altogether. Just like with a really good movie that has a good ending, you don't want to go ahead and make a fucking sequel just because you want to get more money.
That's what I'm saying. They ended the story. You don't
want a sequel to The Gladiator and have motherfucking this guy come back from death. That's just the bullshit that starts happening after a while.
No, because they ended the story and then they were like, "Hey, let's tell a different story," and it's going to be the different story. It's a different story.
Master Chief. Master Chief. No, listen. I say kill the series. Story. Kill the series. End Halo. Let it rest.
They did end Halo.
Make something new. No, this is fucking Halo.
They also they didn't.
This is Halo.
He did rest though. By the way, at the end of Halo 3, you need me, remember?
And then he came back how many fucking times? 6?
But I'm just saying, you said let it rest. He rested.
And then they brought the series back. Let the goddamn series rest in peace, people.
No, listen, you know that was never going to happen.
For sure.
He is the poster child for.
It's sad to see it slowly happening, but
I feel like I honestly feel like after this one, they're not going to continue with the campaign. I think it'll be like them announcing the free multiplayer and everything. I think that's going to be the transition okay, everybody wants multiplayer, so let's just do the story, give them free multiplayer. If they want to play the story, they buy it. If they don't, they have the multiplayer here, and we'll continue on with this.
It looks like they might be going the way of Destiny as far as how they plan it out, but we'll see.
For sure. I mean, this was always the plan though, to have when 4 originally came out, it was to have 3 games, so three more stories. Now where that story went in 5, I have no idea. So but as someone who still plays the story, 4 had a good story. I actually enjoyed 4's story. I thought there was room there to where it made sense. And then 5, they said, you know what, 4 never actually happened.
5 was all over the place.
And then it was like, we're just going to do a bunch of stuff, and we didn't even tackle what the issue was at the end of 4. So I don't know what happened in 5, and I had a major issue with 5, and I don't like it, even though I like the people that are in it, but 5's story was way off the mark, and I hope we get a story now that fixes that, because it's really starting to feel like it was like the Last Jedi of Halo. And if you don't know how I feel about Last Jedi, we could talk about that in another day. But
greatest movie of all time. Anyway,
stop it. Anyway, so my next question for you guys is, what is something from the older games that you would like them to bring back that has been taken out since 343 has taken over? What is like a mechanic or something that you would love to see in this Halo if it was possible? Yendi.
Old mechanic.
For sure, the no sprint. Yeah, I would like to not to have sprint anymore. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be something of that.
I would be okay with a grappling hook if there was no sprint.
That makes sense. But that also seems weird to me. Like, I know, and trust me, I understand what you're saying with the no sprint, but I always found it weird that we would watch like cinematics and stuff like that of the Spartans running and not being able to run. I'm not saying that it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't mind that, but I always found it interesting, even younger, when I can run. I mean, he can run in these cinematics, but he's never running in the game. So
I know Yendi also likes or hates sliding. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an LPF video, right? We're all gonna, I'm gonna have my GoPro. We're gonna play paintball, okay? And Yendi, you're gonna walk. You better fucking walk. You're gonna walk and crouch. You're not allowed to slide. Nothing. Let's see how you do.
I've never done paintball. I'll be good at it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, after the first shot, then you'll realize, like, you know what? Let me get out of the way.
It does give you a little sting, though. Nice little sting.
No sprint, no slide, no. Well, I'll take the grapple if there's none of the other two.
Man, you never done paintball, really?
No, almost did. Well, I think 2 years ago, my birthday, but
I think they
went skydiving instead. Skydiving.
Oh, you went the indoor one?
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's good.
It was.
I mean, it's not real skydiving, but it's fun. You do get that free falling sensation, which is
okay.
something you can't like replace. Yeah. Because as a person who's gone skydiving, there's no replacing jumping out of an actual plane. It is one of the funnest things you'll do.
It's perfectly good plane. Why jump out of it?
Listen, it's fun.
I'll do it one day.
Get that adrenaline pumping. Chris, what would you bring back from Halo? From the older Halo?
Tough, man.
Yeah.
Because I got the mini map. What else? The freaking the pistol in
the Magnum.
Yeah, the Magnum. I want to say from
Halo 1.
Either 1 or 2. I think 2 was good too. 2 had a good pistol. So one of those, because the Magnum in this one is it's called a sidearm, and it's not a that's what it is. It's just a sidearm. It's a very fast face pistol. The Magnum that they had in Halo 5 was good too. That gave that feeling, but Halo 5 also did they would do a weekend of where they brought back like Halo 1 weapons, and there was like you would get the Magnum, you could get that Magnum from Halo 1, and it was like the golden gun in GoldenEye.
Oh, GoldenEye.
You were blowing people away. Yeah, it was so much fun.
That's a good one. That's a good one. And in this one, there isn't the class selection, right? You're just
No, there is no class selection. You do pick. Wait, do you pick your? No, you just customize your Spartan. You get in there.
So it's like the old school.
Yeah, and everything's on the map, and it looks nice. The weapon depots, you have like a little bar on top. It tells you when it's gonna spawn in. The announcer's nice whenever it lets you know where that's the thing, is it lets you know when the power weapons are up. So just like in 5, but the announcer comes up and it's like sniper in 10, and then like you'll see it pop up, like gives you a notification where it's gonna be, so everybody can kind of head to that area and you duke it out right there and see who can get it. So yeah.
For me, I agree with the Andy, even though I questioned it. I was younger. I just think that having no sprinting and none of the sliding stuff was very unique to Halo. And I know a lot of games, had sprinting and stuff like that, but it did make Halo feel different than other games. So I'm interested to see what Infinite does. It doesn't affect it to me to where I just won't play it, but I did always think it was interesting that Halo was a futuristic game that didn't allow you to sprint or have like certain kind of movements, because then you had to worry about your angles a little bit more and things like that. So I would like to see it. I don't know if I would like it, but I would like to see it come back at least just for like maybe a week, and then I'll probably hate it.
Even make it a playlist. I'd be happy with that.
Playlist. That's another thing, which I always wonder why they don't do things like that.
I don't think it'll work. I think the map, the way they build the maps is for the they can't put a map on there and be like classic Halo, and then you play it, and then you're gonna get to a point where it's just like, oh, I probably need a grappling hook to get that hammer over there or something like that, and you're just like, eh.
Or you could just make it classic Halo on classic maps.
Boom.
Then go back to the Master Chief. That's exactly why they made the Master Chief collection.
But you want to play with updated graphics? Come on,
play the Master Chief collection.
No. I mean, this.
I'm telling you, man. We found out our settings were wrong for the longest time. We changed our settings, and that game is completely different. It opened a whole new world for me.
It does look really good.
Yeah, I got addicted again. I was just like, man.
Like I said, just a week. I would like to see it. Just so, and then final thing about Halo. How do you guys feel about the release date now that we actually have one? Is it sooner than you expected? Is it later than you expected?
Way sooner. I thought it was going to be closer to Christmas, but I guess it's a good time for parents to start getting that and prepping for Christmas presents. Since I am a big boy, I will be playing on the 8th and not waiting till Christmas. So getting ready for the Christmas. I guess you can't have Christmas noobs really, because people are still going to be learning the game. But yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. But I do want to play the story. So I will be playing that on the 8th. And yeah, I'm excited for it. It's a good time because Battlefield comes out in a couple weeks.
October 21st?
Is it 21st?
It is Battlefield.
I think it's October something. I remember talking about the release dates. I think it's like October 20th.
Oh, well, then we still got a little bit of time, but it gives me enough time. 22nd. Gives me enough time to put a lot of hours into Battlefield, and then whenever Halo comes out, give Battlefield a little break, get into Halo, and then start balancing it out.
Hold up. You missed Vanguard. What the hell? Where's Vanguard in that? How much time are you going to commit to that?
We mean Vanguard.
Call of Duty Vanguard. The 3 copies that you're going to buy of it.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that game.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You've heard of it.
You
talked about it. You actually ranted about it the other day.
That wasn't me.
2 weeks ago.
Very strange.
No, it was you. I think we got you on video too. So.
Actually, I have another complaint about that game because Alan wasn't here for it. Okay. So saw more gameplay of it today. God bless you, pros, man. God bless you because you guys are milking it, man. I see it in your eyes. You don't like it. You don't like it. And now you have they took the Halo route. Whenever you get the double kill, triple kill, kill tech. They put a guy in the game that's a World War II, like yelling army man, double kill, like yelling at you. I'm like, why?
Oh gosh! We could do a whole episode on
that.
Yep,
you retired one of my favorite pros because of y'all, because of you. But
anyway, it is what it is. Yendi, I know we had like a little thing going on, but we were both wrong.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a little later than expected. Actually,
really?
I really thought it was going to be November. I said November 23rd.
Yeah, we did before.
Oh, that would have been.
We were saying before the Thanksgiving break, essentially. So I thought it was going to come out for Thanksgiving.
I was skeptical. I thought there was going to be another delay. To be honest, I was like, I was waiting for
it.
I mean, after them saying, we need to get this game out, we were expecting November, end of November.
But the game will be very successful if they continue to do what they just did with the playtest, right? If they keep listening to the players, it's going to be a fun game. It'll be a fun game.
They're coming out actually at a good time because the only other big game around that time is Dying Light 2.
Oh.
And, I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That's all the big names that I see. So they'll have some time alone to gather their audience and, have people really play their game.
And free to play multiplayer. I think is going to be a very big feature that they have because there's no cost of at least trying it, and you're doing it for the first time, releasing it on the PC for the first time simultaneously with Xbox. So I definitely think it's those first numbers, and you already know what's going to happen the first day. If you try to play, you might not be able to play for about 6 hours. just accept your fate now.
Hold up here. Wait. GTA 5 is coming out for the new consoles again? November 11th. Oh, never mind. Okay, so look. Halo's going to fail. You got Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out November 11th.
Again?
The Skyrim Special Edition coming out the same day.
Again?
And you have the 2 Pokemon games and the kicker here. Farming Simulator 22 is coming out November 22nd. So Halo's
done.
No bueno.
Also, I kind of hope if they can in time get that cooperative working for campaign.
Yeah.
I mean, they say 3 months.
One of my favorite. 3 months.
Yeah, it's gonna. Hopefully, they can get that out earlier. But
maybe we could do an LPF legendary run.
I'll do it. I love achievements, so I'll totally do it. But yeah, so for me, like I said, it was a little bit later than I thought in December, but we knew it was going to be holiday season. I think it's good that they're hitting the mark on that. Free to play is going to be a big deal for them, just because you're going to get a lot of people who haven't played Halo, or people who have played Halo, PC players who've always wanted to play Halo on the first day. They're all coming for those servers. So I hope Microsoft is prepared. They're probably not in past history because no one's prepared for when they think that they're not going to get hundreds of millions of people hitting their servers.
Did it happen on Halo too?
It's happened on. I don't think there's a game that I can remember that had a smooth launch day.
Yeah, but I remember Halo 2 specifically. Like people were like, that's back when people were.
Yeah, but
they had tents in front of GameStop and stuff.
But that was also for Xbox, and there was not even nearly as many people because Xbox was a new console at that time. Also, like you had to pay for Xbox, so a lot of people weren't hitting those servers, and I'm sure it probably did happen, but it probably wasn't as big as what this is going to be, where you just have a ton of people who are going to have access to the game once it's downloaded to start playing. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited for it, and I think everyone's going to give it a try because it's going to be free. So moving on to our next topic. This is probably going to be the last one. So I came across this article on GameSpot that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's called the article is Every Game Delayed in 2020 so far. And the article reads, you will have to wait a little longer to play all of these games. And this is by Gabe Gerwin. And I want you guys to, before I get into the article, how many games do you guys think got delayed this year alone? Like
how
a game
many?
that was supposed to come out within the 2021 time frame. How many of those games do you think have gotten delayed? Because this is this is the rules that the article is following. It's not counting games that were supposed to come out in 2022. It's not games that are supposed to come out in 2020. It's literally the games that were supposed to come out this year that are being delayed.
AAA titles or
pretty
like
much, yeah, they're all
games?
pretty much
okay. AAA titles.
8 games.
8.
Andy's going to go with 8. And Chris,
I'm gonna say 18.
18? 6. All right, hold on.
Oy, señor.
8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and I won't count Destiny, but that Destiny would have been 24. So
wow,
and that's counting the AAA titles that were supposed to come out. So this article is basically saying these games were supposed to come out this year, and I'll read a little excerpt from this. Basically, it said COVID-19 put the planet on pause for as much of 2020. We started to see video games get delayed last year, including some major AAA releases. But the real effect of the pandemic seems to be for games that were already planned for 2021, as teams had to use new work from home setups that delayed processes and ultimately often slowed down development. We aren't too far into the year yet, but a number of games have already been delayed, and we've rounded up a list of all of them. So they basically, and like I said, it didn't count games like Overwatch 2 and Diablo 4 that were supposed to already come out in 2022. So I don't want to read them all out for you, big list, but I do have some questions because you guys pretty much know some of them, and if you guys take a look at some of the games, but I want to know which game delay hurt you the most. Like what game was like it got delayed and it was like, man, this one hurt the most.
From that list real quick.
Yeah, Yendi, do you have yours ready?
No, I'm looking through the list too.
Right,
I didn't even know the Witch Queen was. Looking at it, I
can go if you still need.
Yeah, go ahead.
So the one that hurt me the most was obviously God of War, basically just talked about, because I was super excited to play God of War this year, and it was supposed to. If we really look at it, we're supposed to be getting this. We were supposed to get God of War around November, so it would have been about 2 months away if it would have come out when it was supposed to come out. So I'll definitely say for me personally, God of War is the most. Yendi, what do you got yours?
Yeah, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Yeah, that one, and then New World. I hate that it got delayed, but I didn't really get into it until this year, anyways. But that I'm sad that the Witch Queen DLC got pushed back, but
no Gollum for you.
Yes, I just saw. Yes, that one.
I was about to say. I was like, what?
That one, Riders Republic. I was actually looking forward to. The PlayStation games, I really was. The PlayStation games, not so much because I don't have that system, so I don't have too much investment in that yet. But Gran Turismo 7 would be one, and then Skull and Bones look really cool. It sounds like a cool idea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, Prince of Persia is the number one for sure.
Chris, what about you?
Horizon is probably my number one, and then I'm not gonna lie, Hogwarts Legacy. I know the things around it. My internet. Hey, real quick, my internet might go out because okay. All right, we're good. My Google was just like, there is no Wi-Fi. I was like, freaking out. Okay. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. And I'll give you one last one. I'm going to say Stray. Stray, I actually am looking forward to.
Yeah,
it looks kind of dope.
Get the hell out.
Fun. With the game with the cat,
it just looks pretty. It looks really pretty.
Looks really
damn, me people are...
And Lego Star Wars, I would say Lego Star Wars, but they never talked about it for like the longest time. This game was supposed to come out for a long time, and it's finally being talked about again. So,
Yendi, don't be hating on getting a stray cat, like being able to play a stray cat.
Talking about playing a fucking game about a damn cat.
It's trying to save the world, okay?
And you're trying to tell me that the time to kill Halo is not high, and that grappling hooks are not bullshit? Get out of my show. Both of you get out. This is my show now.
The Yendi takeover. So my next question that I want you guys to do is I want you to take 2 games from that list, right? Which are the 2 games that you would want the most of? So we'll start with Yendi.
Like nothing else exists. It's only going to be these 2.
No, you'll take I just want you to pick 2 of your most popular of the games, and then there's going to be a second part to this question.
Okay, so Prince of Persia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I'd have to say New World.
Okay, so now that you have those 2 games, here's the choice you have. You can one of these games, you can pick one game to play right now, but the game that you don't choose, you have to wait an extra year for. Which game would you take to play right now? Then your other one will get delayed another year.
Oh, that's easy for me, New World, because that's a MMO and I can play forever until Prince of Persia comes out. So easy answer for me.
Okay. Chris, same question. So pick 2 games, and then if you have to have one right now, and then the other one gets delayed for an extra year.
Well, Stray, because I want to be a cat.
It's got to be the 2 ones you want the most, though. It can't be like some crap one on the list that you're not going to play.
Okay, so Horizon.
Okay. And
you should have asked us both first.
And I'm gonna, yeah. Well, no, I that's what I was thinking too, but I kept it. So Horizon and Hogwarts.
Okay.
Legacy.
And which one would you want right now? And then the next one gets delayed for a year, an extra year. So you wouldn't be able to play this till 2022, a year from now.
You mean 23?
Yeah, 23, essentially. So which one are you taking right now, Chris? Which one do you have to play right this moment? Right now.
Hogwarts.
Okay.
I'll go Hogwarts.
Dang, you're gonna delay Horizon for another year?
Yeah, because that's a story. That's a story, right? It is open world, but Hogwarts, I know is supposed to be. I feel like it's gonna be a bigger game. So, yeah, I think I could play Harry Potter until then. So.
That's just. You just.
I don't even want to hear it because it's not even. It wasn't even on your list. You didn't even say it.
What the fuck?
You didn't even say Horizon.
Games. You from this list, you pick fucking Harry Potter?
Yes.
God damn, this guy. Okay.
So I will close mine out. Mine will obviously be between God of War and Horizon, and I need God of War now. Horizon, as much as that would hurt to wait another year, I think I can. I would have to beat God of War on the normal difficulty and God mode. So by that time, it would take me about a year. So hopefully I would get Horizon. But
Hogwarts is something new. All right. I'm sorry I don't play the game that's been made 400 times. To the person that complains about games.
You mean Call of Duty?
Yeah. I do mean Call of Duty. But I'm saying it's different all the time. You always complain about it's the same game. You're playing the same thing. It's the same game.
Well, now he's playing. He wants New World now, so he's gonna,
That's what I'm saying.
So we'll see. All right. Well,
I'm surprised he didn't pick Destiny, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead.
What?
I thought he would pick Destiny on his list, but I don't think I personally did not know that this was delayed at all. To be honest,
it was supposed to come out.
The Witch Queen.
It was supposed to come out this year. for like
August.
July, right? Yeah.
No, August.
Yeah, August.
I believe.
Yeah. It was supposed to be the summer, so there was a lot of games. I mean, that's almost 26, 27. Like that's crazy to me. Just the amount of games that have been delayed for a year has been in or like later on.
Before you started counting and I told you my answer, were you shocked that I said how high it was, or you thought it was
I was
less?
just like, oh, okay, you're pretty like.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Close. No, I knew like because I had read it already. So I saw it as I was going through the news. I just found it as a shocking number of the amount of games that were delayed because it's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today, you guys. Thank you everyone who has joined the live feed. And if you guys are on YouTube when you're watching this, please like, share, do all that good stuff. We are doing a mouse giveaway once we hit 100 subs. So if you are already subbed, tell a friend. And if that happens, then we should just double in our numbers. If you all tell just one friend, we'll get a double number. I'm just saying. That way we can do another giveaway and all that good stuff. Also, don't forget to check out Chris and I's video on the LPF debrief where we talk about Shang-Chi. And we did the Doctor Strange episode. And we'll have another one for you this week sometime on Thursday, so please check that out. And you guys have any closing thoughts?
Tune in Thursday. I'll probably do the live stream I'll do it on the LPF channel. Well, first I got to make sure that Sony didn't put some weird thing where it's like, you can't stream it. So yeah, we'll do a little watch party. It won't be the whole thing, but I'll hang out for a little bit. So come hang out with me.
It's only 40 minutes, so I might.
Oh, is it?
You.
Okay,
yeah,
maybe
they said only 40 minutes. So
depends. If we say a countdown to the countdown, we might be in trouble.
Instantly ending the stream. Yeah, Yandy, you got anything to close it out? Closing thoughts?
No, just besides what Black Magic said. Lights go out. Clown comes out in an ice cream truck. Boom. Twisted Metal. Yeah.
I would definitely be hyped.
Oh, man.
That was a good one. Yo, what?
Oh, I got
Sweet Tooth. Yeah. I would literally freak out on stream. Like legit. Like no, it wouldn't be a cap. It wouldn't be a thing because Twisted Metal. Oh man,
they could put the real ice cream truck on stage. It's just like,
my god, it'd be so good.
That'd be cool.
That's
a good way to end the show there.
That is a good one. Oh, I'll take that. So again, thank you guys for joining us. That will be it until we see you guys next week. And for the YouTubers, we'll see you guys on Thursday. So until then, Fire Team out.